let us solve the equation square root of 1 plus root of 1 plus x equal to cube root of x. So we can see lots of number of roots, and if we want to remove the root, we need to square it. So we have the equation. Let's square it both sides. When we square it both sides, root and square will get cancelled, and this side we will have cube root of x whole thing square. So the equation can be written as 1 plus square root of 1 plus x equal to cube root of x whole thing square. Let's take this number 1 to the right hand side. So we obtain 1 plus root over 1 plus x equal to cube root of x whole thing square minus 1. Again, if we want to remove this root, we need to square it. So when we square both sides, again root and square will get cancelled, and we obtain 1 plus x equal to cube root of x whole thing square minus 1, again whole thing square. Now you see that if I write cube root of x equal to t, let's say, let cube root of x equal to t, that is x equal to t cube, then we will be able to remove the radicals. Let's do it. So when I write x equal to t cube, we replace x by t cube. We replace x by t cube, so we are just left out with t square only, minus 1 whole thing square, and here we have 1 plus t cube. So we obtain the expression 1 plus t cube equal to t square minus 1 whole thing square. Now observe that we have something like 1 cube plus t cube. We know the formula a cube plus b cube equal to a plus b whole thing into a square minus ab plus b square. Let's apply this formula. 1 cube plus t cube equal to 1 plus t, by this formula a plus b, then a square, so 1 square, minus ab 1 into t, plus b square, so t square, equal to t square minus 1 whole thing square. Again we know the formula that a square minus b square equal to a minus b whole thing into a plus b. So t square minus 1 square equal to t minus 1 whole thing into t plus 1. But we have square as well, so we write it. Now you see that on the right hand side we have t plus 1 square, on the left hand side we have t plus 1. So we take t plus 1 common. When we take t plus 1 common, we obtain on the left hand side we have 1 plus t square minus t. Right hand side, let's take everything to the left hand side as well. We take t plus 1 common, so we are left out with t minus 1 square and t plus 1. 1 t plus 1 we have already taken common, so 1 t plus 1 left out. Or if product, okay, we need to take everything to the left hand side, this expression equal to 0. Now if product of two number equal to 0, then maybe both are 0, or at least one of them has to be 0. So either t plus 1 equal to 0, or 1 plus t square minus t minus t minus 1 whole thing square whole thing into t plus 1 equal to 0. Now you see that this is a cubic equation. First, if t plus 1 equal to 0, then obviously t equal to minus 1. What about if this quantity equal to 0? This is a cubic equation. Let us simplify it. 1 plus t square minus t minus of t plus 1 t minus 1 whole thing square can be written as t square minus 2 into t plus 1. Then t plus 1 as it is, equal to 0 as it is. This imply 1 plus t square minus t as it is, minus t square into t plus 1. So minus t cube minus t square into 1 will get minus t square, minus minus plus 2t into t plus 2t square, 2t into 1 2t, then minus 1 into t minus t, minus 1 into minus 1 plus 1 minus 1. So this is equal to 0. We can further simplify it. So minus t cube plus t square and 2 number of t square. So plus 3 number of t square. Oh, sorry. Plus t square and minus t square gets cancelled. So we are left out with just only 2 number of t square. Then what about t? 2 number of t minus 1 number of t, and oh, t gets cancelled. 1, 2 minus 2, 0. So t cube minus t cube, t square 2, oh, yes, 2 number of t square only. Then 1 and minus 1 gets cancelled. Oh, so lucky. 1 and minus 1 gets cancelled. So we are simply left out with minus t cube plus 2t square equal to 0. That gives us, we can take t square common, and minus t plus 2 equal to 0. That gives us either t equal to 0 or t equal to 2. So we are getting 3 different values of t. T equal to 0, comma, minus 1, comma, 2. Let's see what are the values of x that we'll get. We have assumed t equal to cube root of x. That is x equal to t cube. When t equal to 0, x equal to 0. When t equal to minus 1, x equal to minus 1. When t equal to 2, x equal to 2 cube is 8. That's it. We obtain 3 different values of x. Now let's see whether those values are satisfied by this equation or not. For x equal to 0, left hand side equal to square root of 1 plus 1, that's root 2. What about right hand side? Cube root of 0 is 0. So x equal to 0 is not a solution. What about x equal to minus 1? For x equal to minus 1, LHS equal to square root of 1 plus 0, and that's 1. But right hand side is not satisfied. Right hand side is cube root of minus 1. Right hand side is cube root of x equal to x, so cube root of minus 1, that's minus 1. So those two are not equal. For x equal to 2, lastly, for x equal to 2, LHS equal to square root of 1 plus square root of 1 plus 1. So this is square root of 1 plus square root of 1 plus 2. Oh, sorry, x equal to 8, right? X equal to 8, 1 plus 8. That's equal to square root of 1 plus root 9 is 3 and square root of 4 is 2. What about RHS? RHS equal to cube root of x. Cube root of x, x is 8 and that's 2. Well done, we have found a solution and the equation is having only one solution. X equal to 2 is the only solution of the given equation. Sorry, t equal to 2, x equal to 8. That is corresponding to t equal to 2, x equal to 8. So x equal to 8 is the only solution of the given equation.